Hello, my name is Beck and welcome to an Animal Crossing Island tour. This is probably subject to change at some point, but this is the tour as of my island today. So this is me, this is my house. It is on a giant platform because I wanted it to be elevated and away from everything. So let's get started with the tour, shall we? First of all, this is what my map looks like. Lots of my characters are wolves or dogs. There's only Sherb, who I started with, and then Octavian left, who I can't seem to get to leave. So he's just hanging out. Sky keeps wanting to leave, so maybe she'll go next and then I can get rid of Octavian. But I love all my villagers, so I'm pretty happy. So let's start off with my little house. So go in here. We of course have KK Bubblegum playing because we love. Just a quick zoom around of my house, and I'm collecting these character photos. Of course I want them for all the wolves, and I've already got Sky, so if she leaves it's okay. We'll go in here. I call this room my booktube room because this video is a bit of an odd video for my channel, but I usually do bookish themed videos, so this is my little recording room and I kind of love it. I wish I had it in real life. So we'll just pop right over to the other room. This is my bathroom and I have the cloudy floor from Sahara, and that is what makes it look like it's all steamy, which I really love. Still, KK Bubblegum playing. And then we'll just head into the back room, which is my kitchen. I have a pretty simple kitchen. I'm both happy and not happy with it. I don't really know how to improve it, but it's got the classic ironwood furniture, which is what everyone uses, I guess. And a little fruit thing on the wall and a barbecue with some spaghetti cooking away. So I'm not unhappy with it, but yeah, I guess that's it. It's pretty plain, I think that's what's my problem. Alrighty, so let's go upstairs first, because I don't really know what I want to do with my upstairs. So I love this background of the wall because it looks like I'm staring out at a cityscape. But apart from that, I don't really know what I wanted to do with this room except make it cozy. So I just have my kotatsu table, my cute little hanging thing, and yeah, I don't know. This room was very confusing for me to make, so I don't really know where to go further from there. And then we are downstairs. So this is more of like an office study area, and I think the floor makes it look quite busy, but it's pretty plain as well, to be honest. So I've got my cute little mush lamp, my moss walls, my writing desk, my chair, a little clothing booth to change, and that's really it for this room. I just wanted something cozy with a nice TV. So this is it with my trophies on the walls. So now let's go and actually look around my island. So this is my house like you've seen before. It's got my bamboo and my gold roses here. And then I've also got some black flowers and some other hybrids and pretty flowers that I wanted, another gold rose. I've done a lot of paving. I paved all around my island across the rivers and stuff. So let's first show you my flowers because I love them. I have given up on purple windflowers and blue roses just because they're so hard to make and it took me too long and then I didn't succeed. So this is my flower bed without those two flowers in it. But I've got my little butterfly model and my lawnmower and my fake grass. And then if we go down, there is a little decoration on the beach with my shell set. I haven't got the mermaid set yet because the pearls are really hard to find, so it's not making any appearance on my beach whatsoever. But I've got my little sandcastle here, and I found that adding fences actually spiffs up the beach a little bit, even though this fence really serves no purpose. You'll see a lot more fences as we go through this tour, but I've got my little gym, and I've got Daisy May in the background with her snotty nose. What a look. And Octavian, who seems pretty chuffed staying on my island. I've got a little orchard here. I didn't want a huge massive orchard. I kind of wanted it to be more like a park area that my characters, or my villagers rather, could come and sit and chill and have a snack. And I used some of the wedding decorations because it just kind of fitted the aesthetic. And I've got all different kinds of fruit trees in here. I wanted 4 of each, and I have actually shaken these trees, but these are all peach as well. And my native is the cherry tree. That's why there's only 2. So I've also got a few statues in here. Classic red, giving me fakes. Ooh, there's a peach on the ground. Mine now. And yeah, I have the Statue of Liberty, and that's it for the garden. Well, at least this garden. Let's go over here a bit. I've got a tiny little cafe. I think everybody at this point has a cafe on their island, and compared to what other tours I've seen, this one is fairly basic, but I like keeping it nice and simple and clean. The whole point of my island is so that I can run around a lot, and it has a lot of open spaces because I didn't like having to constantly weave through spaces, so I made it as open as I could while still being pretty. So let's go over here. I'll show you the shops in a second because it's like a beach boardwalk, but I put a whole bunch of flowers down because I found that they were pretty, and I didn't want them to breed and grow constantly, so I put paving all around them as like a cheat to stop that happening. I've got my cherry trees here, which is the closest to a packed orchard that I have, really. And you'll notice that I'll have flowers around my island like this. I just like having them as little accents. And I've used as many types of fences as I can. So this is my other little park area with the 2 statues in the middle and the rocks and the bamboo. Again, it's just a nice little place to sit with a random fruit tree. I've also got my hybrids here and a little picnic table. I've seen characters sitting at this table, so they definitely love it. And I've got my little flower mantis model because it matches the pink. And then over here is like my pride and joy. I've got little DIY tables everywhere, so you'll see those pop up quite a lot. But my pride and joy is my little library section. I know lots of other people's have been a lot bigger than this, but again, I like to keep mine cute and fairly simple while also being pretty and functional, because you can run right through the middle of here if you're running away from a scorpion or a tarantula. And then next to my, I forgot to say this before, but next to my little orchard is a little place to sit down. I like having cute little places to sit down. So from here, let me just take you back to the flowers. Hi Kyle. And further down, and I'll show you my shopping area. I like having little trees that don't have fruit on them because we still need trees to shake furniture and money from, am I right? So I've got a little boardwalk section with a sewing machine and a chair and some clothes. I change these clothes depending on the season. So they used to be winter clothes because we've just come out of having the snow. Thank goodness, because I hated the snow on my island for so long. And then we've got a little boardwalk area with nooks, and I put some boxes and some rubbish bags and a utility pole. I think it looks cute. I really like it. And of course a bin to throw all the weeds in. And then the little bike and the scooter. I don't know which one of Timmy and Tommy ride which, but they can decide between themselves. And again, another little DIY table that I've made pink to match the bike. And then I like to decorate my beach, so I've got again the fencing that I talked about earlier, and I've got little boat and chairs. And then it used to be really cold, so I put a little heater here, but that might get changed because we're coming into warmer weather now in the southern hemisphere island. But little fountain, a little tree for accent. I like decorating my beach, but I don't want it to be overcrowded. And then we've got, again, more flowers in the style that I had before, and a little paper kite butterfly model, more flowers and a DIY. And then I like decorating my village's houses, so I like having a little fence around each one, and then again putting the furniture down so that the flowers can't grow willy-nilly. And then if we go further down, we've got my campsite area. It looks nicer obviously when it's full, but it's cute now as well. And my cooler from the fishing tournament that I won. I've got a few flowers I don't know what to do with, and they're the hybrid ones, so I thought I'd just put them over here while I was redecorating, and then I never really fixed that and they've just lived here ever since. But flowers on the beach actually looks quite cute. I've got a little campfire area, and now we're gonna go up a little bit. So I might follow the path, make it a bit easier. All right, so this is Cookie's house, and she is adorable, but her area is kind of behind her house. So I've put the little wedding decorations because from the wedding set, it really matches her pink aesthetic. I try and change my villagers' houses every time a new one moves in so that I can make it fit the aesthetic of their house. But this bridge takes you across to the park area that I was showing you before. So we're just gonna go up a little bit further because this is one of my favorite places on my whole island. It is the outdoor relaxation area with the pizza oven, and I just really want this in a holiday house. Like, I want this in real life, to be honest. How relaxing is this? Right next to the beach with the bonfire. So pretty. Further up, I've put a little moss decoration on my rocks. I don't know if I like it or not, but it stayed because I haven't been bothered to get rid of it. And of course, a little hermit crab model. I really like getting the models from our visitors. Ooh, probably a recipe I've already had. Okay, now this is a section of my island I have no idea what I'm doing with, but again, I put the fences in. I've got the golden chair and then some Egyptian stuff from Gulliver and another item from Gulliver, and then this thing. I don't really know what I wanted to do with it, but I don't like leaving my beach completely empty. So that's what this section looks like. Let's just move right along. Okay, so we've got Octavian's house here, and I gave him a little snack machine that's red to match him. I like giving my villagers something to hang on their door as well, whether it's a Cosmos thing or not. Oh, there's a mantis there. I need to catch it. Yes. Excellent. Okay, moving on. Now we've got Mac's house. Oh, he's sitting in his little chair. He's actually a jock, so I gave him a punching bag. And because he's a dog, I gave him a dog house. I thought it was funny. And I think he has fleas. Did I just see something jump? He's so cute though. He's like the only jock that I've come to love because their personality annoys me. But I gave him glasses to make him look more studious. Anyway, I also used some more wedding furniture because that organ just needs to be displayed, am I right? And again, with the little door decoration. This is Fang's house. He's a wolf. I love him. He is probably my favorite villager ever. I love giving him cute little jumpers to wear. He's the cutest ever. Okay, over here is a little section where I've made the lilies alternating and the mums alternate as well. And I think there's a bitterling model there as well. I love the models, as I've said. And I think Kyle was singing. Yeah, he's singing. Let's go see him. Hey, buddy. Kyle loves to sing and I love him. If you can hear the rain in the background, it is pouring outside, by the way, so if that picks up, I'm sorry. Let's go over to this side before we go up the back of the island. So this is Kyle's house, and if you haven't seen inside his house before, it's actually just full of instruments and a studio camera, and he's got a cardboard bed. So I'm convinced that he's spent all his money on instruments and not on bedding. But I put them into his garden, and I've seen other characters come to visit him to play them, so it's really cute. I also like putting little leaves everywhere, because it gives the ground a little bit of variation. This is Audi's house, and she was one of my first villagers ever, so I gave her a huge backyard and a peach tree, because why not? And now further along, I'll go back down to my house so that you can clearly see what I'm actually talking about and where everything is. So from my house, you can go up to my baby Sherb, and I gave him a huge yard as well and a bunch of snacks because he's a snacky villager and he loves sitting on that thing and looking out at the ocean, and he's adorable. So going up, we have Sky, and she is the blue and white wolf, and I've also given her some wedding stuff and a little blue chair to sit on. I've actually seen other villagers sitting in her yard. And then we've got one of my new recent favorites, Lobo, and he has log furniture in his house, so I thought it would be appropriate to put a log chair in his garden. And then going across here, we have a palm tree and some more fencing on the beach, but I put a little pool area in, and I thought it would also be quite funny to put a pool next to a beach, next to an ocean. Okay, I don't know what to do with these flowers. It's cool that they keep growing, but I just don't know where to plant them. I've got another butterfly model here and a bunch of lilies in a rainbow that I thought was cute. And you can also see up above, I like flower beds, so I've put tulips and stuff up above. But this is my little beach area, again with flowers on the beach that I didn't know what to do with, and the little relaxing area and the lighthouse and the anchor. Okay, I think it is time to go up. So you've already seen the flowers, but this is the little area with musical instruments and more flowers and trees. I like the open areas. I like just being able to run right through them. I'm always in a hurry on this island. Okay, so we've got this little area before the museum. All of those paintings are fake because I've made errors. We've got that giant statue and some more black flowers, and then of course the pride and joy that took way too long to achieve, my rock garden. If you really want this aesthetic, go for it, but it just took me ages, and it was a very big pain to have my island a mess for so long in order to get it to work. But anyway, I've got my little scarecrow buddy, and then along here I've got a giant T-Rex, and I might go up before we go past the museum because I've got some knickknacks outside of it. Some models again, and some fossils and some paintings. Quite like my museum all the way up here. It's nice to have it kind of out of the way. Another DIY spot because I'm constantly breaking my tools, and then more flowers because I love me some flowers, and then some stone lion dogs on the edge of the waterfall. Oh, Cookie's there. Hello, Cookie. Oh no, that's not Cookie, that's Portia. Hi, Portia. Just before I go past this area, I will go down so you can see the back because I wanted to put it like a little carnival area back here, and red appears obviously on this beach. I want to get more pirate stuff to put on this beach, but so far this is what it looks like. And I've got little carnival area, like I said, with a teacup ride and some little chairs while you're waiting. And this coming soon, this is for the giant robot figure that I want. I want to put a big white one here, but I just haven't been able to craft it yet because I don't have all the stuff. So that's why there's a coming soon sign there. It shows that it's empty, but something is coming, so I didn't want to just leave it blank. Back up here, let's go across. Further across, I've got all my tulips. I like doing the whole rainbow of different varieties of tulip. And before we go up here, you'll probably see pieces of it in the next part I'm going to show you, but I've got some bamboo and my little Japan area. I love this area so much. It just reminds me of my trip to Japan. Got the little sauna heater and the wash tub and the bath. And then over here, we've got a little moss rock and the actual onsen with the bamboo partition, more fencing that is of different kinds, and then a little area that you can eat your snacks. Okay, so now that that area is done, let's go up here, and I've got some asteroids to hint at the fact that this is going to be like a space themed area. And now more asteroids and a little lookout point, and then a nice bench with some flowers and some space themed stuff. I want to get those little stars that everybody has sitting on their islands, but I haven't found that DIY yet and I haven't traded for it, so that is to be appearing on this part of my island. Like I said, this is going to be an island that looks complete for now, but obviously I'm going to keep coming back and working new stuff into it. So this is the other entry point to that top area. This is back at Fang's house again, and this is a little island. I didn't know what to do with this, but it came with my original layout and I didn't want to get rid of it because I just liked it. So I've just put some stuff here for them to sit and put some trees in. I think that's really it for the island tour. Oh, Mac wants to leave. I don't want you to go, buddy. Let's just pretend that didn't happen. Okay, moving along. I didn't do anything particularly fancy for my airport entry. It's just the boardwalk and then the town square, and that's it really. This is my quick little tour of my island called Beckletown. Thank you so much for watching this video. Let me know if you have any island ideas, or if you change your island, or what your favorite thing about my island is. Thank you so much for watching. I'll talk to you in the comments. Bye.